We need a hit, so here I go.
Ball one. Yay! Ball two. Yay! Strike one. Ooh. Strike two. Kill that umpire. Yay! A case of Wheaties.
That's got us all aglow. He's just a man and not a freak, Joltin' Joe DiMaggio.
Joe DiMaggio, we want you on our side.
He tied the mark at 44, July the 1st, you know. Since then he's hit a good 12 more, Joltin' Joe DiMaggio.
Joe DiMaggio, we want you on our side.
From coast to coast, that's all you'll hear of Joe, the one-man show. He's glorified the horse-hide sphere, Joltin' Joe DiMaggio.
Joe DiMaggio, we want you on our side.
He'll live in baseball's Hall of Fame. He got there blow by blow. Our kids will tell their kids his name, Joltin' Joe DiMaggio.
We dream of Joey with the light brown back. Joe DiMaggio,
we want you on our side. And now
men sing Ken Darby's Casey, the Pride of Them All.
The bases were loaded, the score was a tie. 2 outs and the hour was late.
All right, welcome to the 2028 TBL playoffs. I'm here with JR, another season in the bag.
Yep, let's
The
go.
books, whatever you say.
I'm excited. How's the outlook for the Paddlers?
I don't think we're gonna win the championship this year, but
all right.
there's always 2029. So
Ton of parity. I mean, not throwing shade. I mean, the Paddlers are a perennial, playoff team, and I see a lot of teams on the outside looking in that are very good this year. So, Baltimore.
Yep. Well, man, I want to kind of pull up the preseason predictions almost, but Baltimore was on the outside looking in those, and it came to fruition.
Kansas City and Virginia is crazy.
Kansas City went nuts right at the end, almost claimed that last spot, but yeah, they're looking out. Virginia's looking out. I mean, the Fire Conference, we've seen turnover on that side pretty frequently, so I don't feel as surprised there. But it's weird how it doesn't show any X's over here because they tied. But yeah, no, the Ice Conference, kind of same old, except for the Gremlins, who may be the hottest team in the TBL right now. Maybe the team to look out for.
Yeah, I ducked. Well, we'll get into it. I ducked them though. I'm I'm very happy I did not finish where the Empire finished.
Yeah. So I mean, speaking of the Empire, they do win the Sapphire Division. They've now made the playoffs 4 straight years, and this is their 3rd division title in the last 4 years, 4th in the last 6. So back on top. You finished 2nd, and again, we all know about your streak. You've made the playoffs for, God, what is that? 18 years now? I'm not gonna
I don't even know. Something like
it's
that.
Not that much. It's 14, I think, but.
Haven't finished. Last time I finished under 500 was 2008. So I think that's 20 years there, huh?
Yeah, that's pretty wild. And then Carolina back for the 5th straight year, 91 and 71. So the 5th straight 90-win season for the Reapers. And then looking over to the Jade side, Rochester, our 2-time champion, 103 wins. Maybe his best team since the teams that couldn't win it all. So hopefully he can't win it all again. That's what I'm hoping for. Michael never wins it all when he wins 100 games. It's just kind of a self curse. I'm just making that up on the spot. Let's hope it comes true. Denver right behind him, and of course Jay's been in the playoffs for over a decade straight, 90 straight win teams all across the board. And then we have New Orleans back on the scene. We've got Ryan's Mudcats. Again, this is a team we are familiar with seeing in the postseason. So, two misses in the last 15 seasons, and he's back with a really strong team this year. And then, as we mentioned, Galveston, Jeremy getting in the postseason, bringing this team back for the first time since 2021. This is the team I'm rooting for.
hey, they were on the front of the cover of the preseason predictions on the Sports Illustrated cover.
Yeah, impressive job by you. I didn't believe in this team as much as you did, and
this is We'll get into it, but they tore it up in the second half.
Oh yeah, I think 20-5 in September or something like that.
Something crazy, yeah.
Looking on the other side of the coin, the Fire Conference, as we mentioned, a lot more parity in this conference over the last several years, but really a surprise with the first round bye going in with the Sasquatches. Not because it's surprising that they were a good team, but just they weren't really on the radar as being the top team over there until the very end. They got real hot as well, and they're going to be sitting out in the first round.
That's awesome, yeah.
Yeah, so good job by Don there. And just looking again, he's kind of revived the Sasquatches. He's going to be leaving after the season, just for kind of personal reasons, unfortunately. But
man,
I know. Hopefully, he can make a deep playoff run. He's brought this team back to back to reality, and Chris is going to be coming back and
Instantly.
taking over
Instantly.
the Sasquatches. So probably will be the end of the Sasquatches.
Yeah, that was. It's funny how
was a
just
good
like he
2-year run.
was super competent, and he just instantly turned him around with a lot of the same players.
Yep. He did a great job. So the Rams, Johnny, back in the picture. 5 playoff appearances, now 6 in the last 7 seasons, and his, just a really good squad. We all kind of picked him to make a late run, and he just didn't have enough to get over the top, but finished second in the conference. And then Phoenix was right there as well, all season long. Made big moves at the trade deadline, and they're deadly with 92 wins. 3rd straight season they made the playoffs, and for the first time in franchise history, for 3 straight postseason berths. So congratulations to Brandon. Over on the other side, I'm not forgetting anybody, am I?
No, you're good.
Oh, San Antonio, I am. That's okay. San
yeah,
Antonio.
well,
Yeah,
whatever.
San Antonio. No, just kidding. Daryl's obviously been a staple over here, and he's back in the playoffs for, again, I'm just doing the math here, the 11th time in 12 seasons, and a little weaker finish for the Chili's Picante, so they're coming in kind of, not in the right path, but we'll see if they can turn it around here and make a deep run. So, over in the Topaz, the Huron Herons returning to the top of the pack, and congratulations to Daniel on a great season. Just taking a look here, I don't think they've won the division in a while. It's been since 2019, so first time in the decade that the Herons take the Topaz with an 89-win season, and then Milwaukee was right behind them. Ryan had a great season here, and he's got them back in the postseasons for the second time in 3 years. And then San Jose finishing with an identical record, 88-74 as the Mobsters, but losing the tiebreaker and going on the road to face Bighorn in round 1. So definitely a big tiebreaker there, I think, if you just look at the playoff standings. So yeah, we've got San Juan traveling to Bighorn, San Antonio at the Herons, Phoenix at Milwaukee, New Orleans at Somerville, Carolina, Denver, Galveston, New York.
It's a lot of coin flips. I see a ton of coin flips.
Well, I mentioned this to you before we get on stream, but no divisional matchups in the wild card. I don't know if that's ever happened. So this is all intra-divisional play here. So these teams aren't as familiar with each other as they typically could be. So. But yeah, I've talked a lot. Anything to add? Do we want to look at any of these teams or just hop right into it?
I mean, let's get into it. Let's just jump into it.
Sounds good.
Let's get into these playoffs here. We can talk about them as we go.
Yep, I've already set the timers.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna set this to me just to do that.
I mean, it's tough to predict any of these. So if I have to fire off a quick prediction,
Ooh, I like it. Yeah. What do you got?
Wow.
And if you're watching the stream, feel free to drop a prediction that's not your team. Let's see who you think is going to win the TBL championship this year outside of you.
I think New York from the New York and the Ice. I think they're going to represent the Ice, win the pennant over there. And wow, Bighorn. I don't know. It's such a. I was going to say Bighorn, and then this is one for Bighorn. Maybe Bighorn wins it all.
All right, I like that. I actually like the Bighorn bet. I think I'm going with that as well. Just because they've been hot at the end of the year, and I think they just have been a talented squad. So I like that side. I'm going to take that one. I'm going to go with. I feel like Galveston's going to knock off New York in round 1, but that's not my pick. Just going on this side. I'm going to go with Denver. Unpopular pick, returning to the top.
I wanted to pick. As a matter of fact, Jay just picked Somerville in the chat, so thank you, Jay. I wanted to pick Denver. I did, but you know what's interesting about Denver, and it's very unique, is that he's got a bunch of guys that are on like the last couple days of being injured, and I just have no idea how that's going to work out.
When
for
you
him.
picked New York, I was thinking Ron Stone's out for like 3 or 4 more weeks. That's a big piece of
I forgot about
But we'll see how it plays out, right?
That's a
Anything
good
can
point.
happen here. So.
That's a great point.
Yep.
whatever. I'm sticking with it.
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure real-time sim's going. We're good, and let's get it started. Quickly matchups: Joe Barnes, Justin Curry, Elizalde versus Kempner, Echevarria versus Perez. We've got Sudeth stud going versus Samayoya, Wallace Christie, Burks Sanchez. Let's go. Ooh, that's fast.
Instantly, 1-0.
Do, 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 do. Oh, 2027 playoffs. That's okay. Don't worry about that. We won't miss
Yeah, a
it.
couple homers, solo shots.
Yep. It'll kill my OCD. So we're just gonna do it real quick.
All right. I wanted nothing to do with Galveston. That's not.
All right,
Was
yeah.
that two-run single there?
Yeah, Galveston just on fire to start
Yeah,
things
just-
off. 3 home runs already here in the second inning. Huron with a 2-run lead over San Antonio. A 2-run single by Dan Boyd. I feel like I've seen his name a lot this season. Dan Boyd, look at this guy. Was he a trade acquisition deadline? Must have been.
Dan Boyd was from St. Louis.
Yeah, big pickup for the Herons. So really, both the Herons and the Firebirds made big deadline pushes. Excuse me.
Yeah, I mean Boyd was nice. Put up 302, 13, and 37 ribeyes, 177 OPS plus after the trade to Huron. That's huge.
Los Picantes get on the board. Marolanda with a solo home run. Marolanda had a huge game down the stretch, like a record-setting game. He had like 8 RBIs, 5 runs scored against Vancouver in the final weekend of the season. The Rams up 1-0. Travis Williams with a solo home run in the second, and Mizrachi's fielder's choice drives in Pienta, making the Herons extend their lead to 2.
Yeah. No, it's the scoring this year hasn't been. I mean, I haven't looked at the final numbers for runs scored yet, but I think we're gonna solo home runs are gonna be huge. You know, it's gonna be. It's one of those years where runs are gonna be at a premium.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. I hope it changes. I like offense.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Bill Raymond singles, 2-0 now. Rams up on top of the Stogies. I think I called him San Jose when I was talking earlier. San Juan. If I did mistake that, it's gonna take me.
Great logo. I like the logo.
I do
When I
too.
saw the
I like the relocation.
stogie in the bracket, that was awesome.
Way better than a Scrapple, let me tell you.
Yeah, that was a great logo though. That was a good. That's nice branding.
The Scrapples, yeah.
I like it when you have to use the other laptop and I get like the default ones. It's almost like I don't know. It's almost like throwback logos. But I gotta change mine. So let me know when.
Yeah, I did see that. I like the new design.
Well, that's not gonna be it. I was just trying to get a roof.
Oh, I was gonna say, I mean, I did like that design.
I'm not. That's not what it's gonna be. Yeah. That's a rip off of the Astros. Like I can't stand the
you probably
Astros.
like
So
yeah. Albrecht, 3-run homer in the 4th inning. Carolina gets out to the lead in that game. Denver does get on the board in the 4th with a error. Baralesa comes across the score, and the Phoenix Firebirds strike big in the 4th inning. 5 runs, capped off by Miguel Chavez, 3-run homer. They're up big on the Mobsters. Mudcats get 2 in the 5th, and they take the lead on the money line. Chandler singles in Marinelli, and McReynolds singles in Rodriguez. Digio Marinelli playing for the Mudcats. Ian Markle doubles, extends the lead 3-1, and they're threatening 2 on still in the 5th.
May feel free to pull the kid out of the game. Jeez.
And they don't. Grand slam. Francisco Ojeda.
I love the AI.
Mudcats 7-1. The Empire get 3 runs here in the 5th inning, and they erase a 3-0 deficit.
Huge.
Evans sac fly, Little singles in Boucher, and Mosley singles in Suzuki. So, and Josh Ferguson extends the lead for the Rams. It's now 3-0 in the 5th with a solo home run.
Not too much action. Bighorn runners in scoring position. San Juan gets out of it.
2-run homer by Mike Bellina.
We'll take it.
Still early in that game. It's not over.
Yeah.
Mackman, Cohen doubles into Eaton, and the Empire on top for the first time in that game, 4-3. I'll pick the speed in the next game up too. I realized I ran this on 20. I usually go 40 speed for the first 6 innings, and then I drop to 20 in the last 3. Seems to work well. So we'll switch that up in game 2. TJ Morgan singles in Durham, and the Stogies are on the board for the first time in the playoffs, and the first time in their relocation playoff history. The other big thing, I'm glad that they switched to the Stogies. That Chuck switched to the Stogies. I don't know why I couldn't spell thoroughbreds. I mean, I'm a pretty smart guy, but I just couldn't do it. I just kept messing it up. Scott Moore, 2-run home run, 3-3, and they tied up in the 8th inning. That's a huge home run for the Stogies. They were looking completely dead offensively, and
until we brought up the history of your spelling of their old nickname.
Yep. Triggered by attention.
Awesome. Rain delay in Somerville because there's no roof. Awesome.
So fucking funny. Yeah. That plays into your narrative. That's funny. Steve Hoffman singles in 2, and the Reapers extend the lead on Denver. It looks like Carolina's going to get a Game 1 road win without a big comeback here by the Dynamite in the 9th inning. Travis Williams, 2nd home run of the game, and the Rams back on top, 4-3.
Oof, couldn't get the insurance. Carolina. One run for Denver at home.
Yeah.
I was looking at Denver's offensive stats, and all they do is put up runs. That's crazy impressive.
Well, you got to remember the Reapers knocked the Dynamite out of the playoffs last year, so it might be a little kryptonite situation. We'll see. It's only one game.
Yeah.
Let's not get too excited about my prediction of Denver winning it all or anything like that. Definitely wasn't the kiss of death or anything like that. Yeah. Herons 4-1.
Bases loaded. Top
Not single.
9.
They're gonna win it.
Stogies couldn't cash in.
Yeah, look at that. The Stogies, though, tying it up in the 9th inning with a Dylan Settle single, and that game goes to the bottom of the 9th. In Bighorn at 4.
New York snuck out of there.
Yeah, didn't the Gremlins got all 3 runs in the first 2 innings, solo home runs, and then New York just chipped away and sneaks out with a home win. And the Rams walk it off in the 9th. Danny Hess, their superstar, comes up in the biggest moment, and they'll go home with a hard-earned home victory. Excuse me. We've got 1 game left because of the delay.
Yeah, that's a good thing about delays is that things like this could happen.
You get to just watch your team. Bobby Deck singles. It's 7-4, and the tying runs at the plate. In Chase Posey, he strikes out looking. It's Reyna with 1 down. Fielder's choice. Two runs come across. Mike Bellina doubles in 2 more. He's had a huge game. 2 for 4, 4 RBIs.
Yeah, we could do this.
Danny Adams triples in Bellina. Danny Adams gets injured on the play. Let's take a look. 7 to 8 weeks. He is done. 7 to 8 weeks for Danny Adams. But you tie the game 7-7.
Hey, you know what? That's the type of
he put his body on the line for the team.
Exactly. Put your body on the line for a franchise. We always have somebody to put in for you. But I mean, that's what we got to do is break up Joe Barnes's his rhythm with rain. Now that we got moved into the into New Jersey.
Yeah, it does seem like the rain delay played a part here. Now it makes me think you don't want to put a roof on.
Yeah, well, a lot of times it's the other way around. I mean, I've seen it where we are the team that gives up the lead. But yeah, we've had it forever. But do you know where my climate went when you moved the
I don't.
the temperatures around?
No, I should have recorded it.
All right, that's all good.
I bet if someone pulled up like this game on Out of the Park 27 or something, or 25, we could see all those old numbers. I bet they're the same. Well, they might have changed version, but who knows. All right, I sped you up a little bit. 7-7 here, bottom of the 9th.
Oh.
Bobby Deck singles. All right, we'll slow it down for suspense.
Oh,
second and third.
There
Nobody
better
out.
not be-
Reno walks intentionally.
There better not be suspense. It better be a fucking sack fly
Bellina's
or
at the
something.
plate. He's
Go.
already got big.
There we
Bellina
go.
comes through again. Give him series MVP
Single?
if you win it right now. Mike Bellina singles in Deck.
Listen, it's a long series, but thank you, rain and baseball gods, and yeah, there we go.
So here we are. Let's save it real quick. Oh, Tim Elizalde. Yeah, I'm reading that. Complete game win.
Yeah, all
I didn't
right.
realize Elizalde was pitching for Carolina there. I just saw his name in the box score, and I just assumed it was Denver. I didn't even think about that. It's kind of funny.
Yeah, that's just like Tarver and McIntosh. I have zero idea whose team they're on whenever we talk about them in the general chat.
We can look real quick. Oh no, we can't. I already advanced in there. All right, here we go. we'll get this one a little faster to start. Game 2. So road wins by Phoenix. Road win by Carolina. And home wins by everybody else. Pair of 2-run homers to start things off. Galveston strikes first again. 2-run homer by Ashton Turner. 2-run homer by Victor Gonzalez for the Reapers. And Phoenix with 3 runs in the first. Allen singles in Bautista. Craig Lord doubles in 2. Now it feels quick now.
Yeah, now it does. But we're getting action. Phoenix 3 runs. Galveston jumping out of, once again. 3-0 now. New Orleans up 3-0.
Yeah, obviously New Orleans had the big lead in game 1, so I'm sure they're going to want to add to that. Galveston basically right where they started in game 1 with a 3-0 lead. Let's see if they can stop New York this time. Phoenix giving Milwaukee a lot of trouble.
For nothing. New Orleans over Somerville. Milwaukee chips back. Paul Stepp single, RBI single. 2 more. How'd they get those 2 runs? Anyways.
Carl Perkins tripled. Tripled in Espinosa and Stepp. Mike Jimenez, 2nd home run of the game for Phoenix. Get one more.
Oof, another one.
Mike Jimenez had 2 home runs this season.
Yep.
He's got 2 home runs this game. The playoffs. Bautista solo homer at 6-3. San Antonio in control of the Herons on the road right now in game 2, up 4-0. Blake Taylor leaves the game with an injury. Phoenix,
what you got?
not going to be able to look at that one. I don't have him on the top performers list. Second home run of the game for Santiago Chari. Like that name. Don't know that player. 55 overall center fielder. 13 home runs on the season.
Who's that guy?
Santiago Chari. Denver ties it up. It's 2-2 in the 6th. Baez single. It's not even looking here at the Rams game. 1-0 in the 8th inning. And now I'll slow this thing down a little bit as we get into the later half. Armando Ramirez for the Herons. Puts them on the board with a solo home run.
Milwaukee, 1st and 3rd, 2 down, 3-run jack.
Wow. So Milwaukee gets a double by Novoa in the 6th, and then a fielder's choice by Brock Davis drives in a run to get 2, and then a 3-run homer. So 5 runs in the 6th inning to erase a 7-3 deficit. They're on top 8-7 as we go to the 7th night game. Meanwhile, the Stogies are going to be down to their last 3 outs in game 2.
Yeah, that game is moving
if they
fast.
can get out of the bottom of the 8th inning. They're trailing 1-0. Phoenix 2-run home run. Caden Allen.
Huge.
Now they're back up 9-8. Slugfest in Milwaukee right now. 17
Bases
runs.
loaded in Denver.
Yep. Ooh, the Reapers get out of it. It's going to stay a tied game into the 8th. It's a final. The Stogies get shut out 1-0. The Rams take a 2-0 series lead at home. Yeah, Galveston
that
scores
series has been tight.
Hit by pitch there. Bases loaded, hit by pitch. Where are we looking? We're looking at Milwaukee. We're looking at Denver. So the two close games here. Phoenix looking for insurance. Man on first.
Nick Luke gets out of trouble in Denver.
Vince Hernandez strikes out but then reaches on a pass ball for the Reapers, and they've got a leadoff runner on. They won't do anything with it, though. Leadoff runner on from Milwaukee. Tony Bosquez walks, and it's going to force a pitching change. Two outs left for the Empire. That series is looking like it's going to be tied 1-1. So they have a last-minute comeback here. It looks like the Mudcats are going to tie that series up 1-1 with the money line.
Yeah.
We have splits across the board. San Antonio's up by 5 here in the 9th, so that would split that series.
Winning run on first in Denver. Going to extras.
Last 3 outs for the Mobsters. Or Phoenix is going to have a big 2-0 series lead. Both games being won on the road.
DuPont trying to close it down. Great control, but he walks somebody. Carolina run scoring single. Stephen Hoffman.
Milwaukee ties it 9-9.
Jeez.
Brocklebank singles in Lozano. Talk about an awesome fucking name. Brocklebank. I could say that all day. If I ever go into a witness protection program, I might actually take that last name.
It always seems like Denver figures a way to get these wins. In Denver, down 1.
We'll see. 1 out already. 2 on for Phoenix, trying to regain the lead in the 10th. Bautista strikes out, so we'll keep going. Carolina wins it on the road, 3-2. They've got Denver in a spot as we head back to Carolina for Game 3.
You never know. Carolina was 500 after the All-Star break. So, 500 team. So, yeah.
I do think it's a matchups thing, though, sometimes, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it just can be tough to beat some teams.
That might have been a team that needed to get to the finish line because of injuries and everything else, just to get it together, take the couple days off.
Yeah, I feel like they faded for a second, but I feel like the last few sims were okay for them. Maybe I'm wrong, but they didn't finish too far behind you in New York. It was bing, bing. Phoenix gets a runner to third in the 11th, but Caden Allen grounds out. Bottom half we go. Let's see if the Mobsters can tie the series. Gonna run it at 40 till we see a base runner or see a lead. And
somebody
we
walks
need
it
to see
off.
It's the Brock. The Brocklebank solo home run. That was a terrible nickname, the Brock. Just forget. Brocklebank solo home run, 10-9 Milwaukee in a back and forth battle. Ties the series up. Let's finish today.
It's awesome.
Standings page.
Good action so far.
All right. Game 3.
One nothing here on. Manny Garcia, solo jack, Jalen Dilworth, 2-run home run for Denver. Sack fly for New York, up 1-0. Rain a single. Bobby Deck scoring, 2-0 Somerville.
I was going to say Mike Jimenez injury. I feel like he's a pretty big piece for the Phoenix. See what that does. Stogie's on the board. Jim Mosier doubles.
First playoff game in Puerto Rico.
Galveston getting 3 runs here in the 4th on some sequence of hits, couple doubles and a single, and a 2-run homer for Victor Alzugare. Makes the money line.
That's probably my witness protection name.
That's a good one.
Alzugare.
Phoenix gets 2 in the 4th. They're up on Milwaukee. Still threatening bases loaded. We get one more bases loaded walk. Denver gets one on an Arturo Ponce solo home run. Reapers do get on the board there with Vince Hernandez solo home run.
Chandler triple, McReynolds singles. 2 runs for New Orleans. Nolans.
3-run homer. Frank Pedroza. Rams up in that game now by 2.
No stranger to the postseason, Pedroza. Denver looking for some insurance. Man on third, 2 outs. Can't get him in. Joaquin Manriquez struck out looking there.
Seven innings pitched now for Wally Gullidge. Trade acquisition for Phoenix.
Reyna singles. Bobby Deck scores. Garcia doubles. Posey Reyna scores. Somerville up 7-2.
Doherty adds insurance for the Dynamites. 4-1. Solo home run in the 8th.
Kind of felt like one of those series where it may not matter. No, home field may not matter.
Yep. Must win. They're all must-win games in the playoffs, right? But
Yeah.
must-win
Yeah.
game for Denver, and they're at least up here late. Let's see if they hold on.
Juan Rodriguez double. 7-3 Somerville. McReynolds singles. RBI single. Rodriguez scores. 7-4.
Last 3 outs for the Chiles Picantes, trailing 2-0 to the Herons. Last 3 outs for the Stogies. They're gonna be
Tying
in a 3-0
run on
series
first.
deficit. Winning run pinch hitter Kuro Iwa coming in for the Chiles Picantes. Surprised he's not in the start. I guess he doesn't start against lefties already, so I think, right? I just forgot. But Herons hang on to win 2-0. They take a 2-1 series lead. The Rams hang on to win 3-1, and they take a 3-0 series lead. And Firebirds win 4-1 to take a 3-0 series lead. Or no, I'm sorry. No, that's right. Right? Who won that? Phoenix or Milwaukee? Who won that game too? Milwaukee walked it off in the 10th. Okay, so that's a 2-1 series. Phoenix.
OOTP could do a better job with this presentation.
Right here, yeah.
They could really show you that, but nah.
Galveston, I know, takes a 2-1 lead on New York as they win that game 4-2. And Denver back in the series with a 4-1 win. It's the Reapers. Meanwhile, the money line winning on the road. Assuming I didn't just jinx them.
Yeah, well.
2-1 series lead.
Manny Garcia solo home run. A little insurance against the jinx.
Yep, second home run of the game for Garcia.
Yep, here we go.
Oh,
Here we go. We needed that. We needed that insurance.
Eric McReynolds 3-run homer, and it's up to Markle.
Monster game for McReynolds. Seems like he has a
3 for 4 homer,
4 or 5 RBIs.
Yep. Markle walks. It's not over yet. Shadalt at the plate.
No, definitely not over. Snyder's on the ropes.
And it's tied. Chenault doubles in Markle's 8-8, and he's winning run at second base. Cerny, the DH, at the plate.
Gotta love your chances here. Oh my goodness, he got out of it.
My goodness, 4 runs in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Had him on the ropes. AI does not take him out of the game. Once again.
That's brutal. So into extras we go again.
Back and forth with those types of games for both teams in this series.
2-out double for Deck. Posey walks intentionally. It's gonna be Lopez. And he grounds out. Bottom half we go.
Well, Snyder's still in. Awesome.
Ada walks to lead things off. And that'll do it.
Yep.
Tim Urbach, 2-run home run will end it. My goodness.
Take him out of the game.
My
I know I
goodness.
don't have him on a long leash,
So-
but whatever.
So I did jinx you. I apologize.
Nah,
The
yeah, you did,
Mudcats
whatever.
take a 2-1 series lead into Game 4.
Oh my goodness.
We'll save it up real quick.
He left. Oh my goodness. Crazy series.
For sure.
Yeah, McReynolds had 5 RBIs. McReynolds up to 538 with 1 home run and 8 RBIs in that series.
All right, on to Game 4.
Denver strikes first.
Looks like Ryan's enjoying the AI decisions of his pitching staff too in Milwaukee.
Yeah, it's crazy because Denver gets another. I would have such a quick hook. I don't know. In the playoffs, I think the AI doesn't really change if it manages a game on May 15th versus the playoffs. I think it just manages the same way.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like they do like kind of code things differently for the playoffs.
Yeah, I guess. Doesn't seem like it sometimes. I don't know.
No, I just mean we're like this, the settings don't reflect the same way for some reason.
Yeah.
What Ryan's saying
Bighorn
in
looking
chat
to sweep.
about the unspecified thing, I think I have heard like the advice of just like if you don't want to get anything, don't put anything, like not even avoid high leverage or mop up, just like non-specified. And I don't know if that works or not, but I think that's the best way to go. Like make sure nothing's labeled. Yeah, a lot of shit popping off here early. Stogie's up 4-2.
New York and Galveston, 9 runs in the first 3 innings.
My goodness. Lozier with a 3-run homer.
First 2.5.
Cronin with a solo homer for the Stogies, and then now they've driven in another. Yeah, let's see what happened in New York here. Suzuki a 3-run homer. Mosley a 2-run homer. Galveston's been striking early in every single game.
Mm-hmm.
That team is playing well. 2-run homer for Lance Fitzgerald, and the Chiles Picantes are up 3-1 on Huron. And we're scoreless already in this bottom of the 5th in Phoenix. Carolina ties it up on Denver with a 2-run double by Tony Mendiola.
3-run Jack Andy Chenault.
And the Mudcats up 5-2.
Ooh, RBI single, Victor Baez.
Another trade acquisition on the mound for Phoenix. Kyler Baxley pitching right now. Pitching well. John Boucher ejected for arguing a strike call. I don't like that the AI does that either.
Yeah,
no
horrible.
guy's getting, no one's getting tossed in the postseason.
Baxley was pretty good after the trade.
Yeah.
3-3, 3.51 ERA, 0.96 WHIP after being traded from Baltimore to Phoenix.
Yep. He was good before and after the trade. He had a nice season. Stogies all over the Rams. They're looking to stay alive in the playoffs. They're not going home after 4 games. So, hopefully I didn't jinx them. That would be terrible. I'm gonna just have to stop announcing. Phoenix strikes first in the 7th. We're actually gonna slow down. They're in the 8th inning already. 1-0. Caden Allen solo home run.
That's his 3rd in the postseason, huh?
Dang, yeah. Hot start. Two-run single for Armando Ramirez, who might win the MVP this year in his first season in the league. It's 5-3
here
now.
they're pressuring here to do something.
Last out for the Mobsters. They're gonna lose 1-0. Phoenix takes the 3-1 series lead. Galveston gets one back on a sac fly at 6-4 in that game. Tying run at first, but they're retired. On to the 8th inning we go. And the Rams chip a couple back. It's 10-5 in the 7th. Gonna be last 3 outs for the money line. Down 5-2.
Work your magic.
Mudcats have this in the bag. 4-hit game for Nick Martin and the Stogies. Leadoff runner on. Phil Butterfield walks for the money line. And 2-run homer, Chase Posey. It's 5-4, but that will do it. They will fall
We
run
needed
short.
more jinx.
Yep. And the Mudcats win Game 4. Take a 3-1 series lead. Bryce Mosley singles. Suzuki scores. Empire looking to tie the series up 2-2. Last 3 outs for the Herons, down by 2 in San Antonio. Or we're going to have a tie series there as well. And the Reapers trying to avoid the exact same fate. All road wins if the Reapers don't score here. Mizraki gets one back for the Herons, solo home run.
See if Tarver can hammer it down. He does. Everything turning final.
Yeah, so everybody's still alive as we go to games 5 through 7, and we'll pick that up tomorrow. The sooner the better. once we
That's
hear from
fun.
everybody.
That's fun. Even losing in this fashion is fun. A lot of a lot of games getting flipped on their tops or ends or whatever it is, and Pretty eventful so far.
Yep, good start to the playoffs. We'll drop the file. We'll pick it up tomorrow. Once I hear from everybody. Once I hear from about 8 GMs, then I reach out to the last 4. So
sounds good.
We'll get it rolling tomorrow afternoon.
Sounds good.
Thanks again, JR. Have a good night, everybody.
Thanks for having me. Take care.